Hello everyone and welcome to another Starcraft 2 live cast. For this one we're playing a TvP on Backwater LE. So we're going to do our super risky 3-base opener versus Protoss. And yeah, hope we don't die and then hope we can win later with the early lead we're going to get from being so greedy.
Not enough minerals.
Slag. It's misplaced. It's kind of important. The positioning is going to cancel and delay. Supply blocked at 15, never good.
Additional supply depots required.
So I used to take my third base first, the pocket one, thinking that might trick the Protoss opponents. But then he ends up, since he doesn't know what's going on, ends up scouting everywhere and ends up seeing all 3 bases. So my idea here is that I take my natural, he might not scout the third base because it appears like he's already seen everything.
Attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete. Not in. Command center upgrade complete.
Alright. As the guys comes in, we'll get our 2 factories.
Command center upgrade. Base is under attack. Not enough minerals.
Got a couple more SCVs here now.
Add-on complete. Not enough. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
I can't build here.
All right.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply.
That's the negatory. It's blocked.
Additional supply depots required.
Nice. Are you get unsupply capped or what? Yeah.
Our SCVs are under attack. Add-on complete. Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete. Your forces are under attack.
That's the negatory. It's blocked.
Command.
That's the negatory. It's blocked. That's the negatory. It's blocked.
Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete.
I can't build here.
Not enough energy.
Felt like we were in really good shape there. My Raven transition was very slow. And I stopped making Widow Mines, which was an issue. Stopped me making tanks is correct, but kind of felt like we were in a good spot there. Like everything looked nice and strong. Like that's gonna end it, right? I think our bank was at like 3,000, 3,000 because the Raven transition was slow and I wasn't spending minerals on command centers and Widow Mines. The Widow Mines are weird where once you make them, you gotta throw them away because you need to make room for Raven supply. But if you don't make them, you can die. Like, just like what just happened. I like the wall like this. There's like an unbuildable space right here, and you build the depot right beside that unbuildable space. And then when you put the barracks at the top, you got room for 2 3x3 structures. And if you push the barracks out far enough to the front, like I did here, then it makes it very difficult for stalkers to shoot at this barracks or this depot or this. For my first siege tank, I like to put 3 workers here because it's a dangerous point in time. Like we're 5 into the game and we have 4 Marines in the bunker, so you're very heavily reliant on that bunker keeping you alive. You got the turret ring. The turret ring doesn't help at the front unless he's going DT run by or something. Really pushing his upgrades. So he was doing a very economic build himself with a lot of upgrades. I assume he's going for charge. No, he made a lot of zealots for not going charge. Yeah, he's not taking his gas geysers, so it's definitely zealot heavy. No charge is surprising. Sun blind. There we go. You got blink. Army size is pretty well in his favor. I thought that would get away. Ah, still worth. Got another shot off. Empty War Prism is not a threat. War Prism that has units in it can unload those units, but the War Prism will still probably die. So you can unload units before it dies, but you can't do a warping, which is the very scary part of the So like, doesn't that look good? I got Zealot blocking structures, I got 3 siege tanks. I got some Marines as just to soak up damage. I got a wall off protecting my siege tanks. I got 2 Widow Mines in front of this planetary. I got mass workers to repair. I got a siege tank on the high ground here. These Widow Mines should be on the low ground. But this is a problem right there, right? That is 4,000 resources unspent. And a lot of it is in Ravens I just started now. Like, what was that? What was that, 8 Ravens I think I saw queued up, and they don't even have a Corvid reactor waiting for them. That's just started. So all that could have started a lot sooner. And then these guys are idle. These should be building 3 Widow Mines at a time, no problem. And even the okay, I do have the structure upgrade. Man, I have structure upgrade too. it just looks safe. Looks safe to me. I don't know what it is. It is a maxed out army. If Zerglings, not Zealots, this would be laughable. And like, some of these guys are missing a lot of hit points. The Rains are there ready to fight. 3 Widow Mines. 3 more Widow Mines arrive. Kind of in time. So 6 Widow Mines, 4 Marines, 3 Siege Tanks, a Planetary with Structure Armor Upgrade, and 20 plus SCVs just to including mules to repair with. 3 tanks on the low ground, 1 useful one on the high ground. This one's, well, this one's even kind of useful. Stuff will get over here eventually. That's an early 2-2, 10 minutes. He even could have had like an 11-minute 3-3. It's almost all gateway units too, only 2 immortals. Oh, this feels like a hold. Looking at it, I'm like, easy peasy. Zealot is not an adept. I think it's the difference. You see the little units, adepts are kind of useless versus structures and tanks. Zealots are kind of useful versus everything, especially the charge. So even though it's not the most ideal unit here, it's not terrible. Maybe a couple depots out front here would have been nice. I do have this wide open area, lots of surroundable space of the Planetary. I knew he was Zealot heavy. Zealots. So a lot of army left too. Oh well. With that, we'll call it the end of this video. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'm out of here. Goodbye.